If you've just installed Ubuntu and you've already hit a wall, you are in exactly the right place. In this quick explainer, we're going to solve one of the most common and frustrating problems for new users. All right, let's get you unstuck.
So you're all excited, you're trying to install some new software or change a setting, you type in a command, hit enter, and bam! You get an error that just stops you dead in your tracks. Does this look a little too familiar? Yep, that's the one. Now, your username might be different. Maybe it's Jessica or Dev instead of vboxuser, like you see here. But the core message is exactly the same. The system is basically telling you, nope, you don't have permission to do that. So let's fix that right now.
Yeah, this error really does feel like hitting a brick wall, doesn't it? 1 minute, everything's going great, and the next, you can't do anything important. So let's just take a quick peek under the hood to see what's actually going on.
Okay, first things first, don't panic. Seriously, this is incredibly common, especially on a brand new system. You haven't broken anything, it's just a little permissions hiccup. And the best part, the fix is super quick and really easy.
Before we just start typing in commands, it really helps to know what we're actually fixing. And the key to this whole puzzle is one little 4-letter word, sudo.
Think of sudo, which stands for superuser as the master key for your entire system. It's a really important security feature. It lets a regular user, like you, temporarily become the all-powerful administrator or root user to do important stuff like installing software. That error message, it's just your computer's way of saying, sorry, you're not on the VIP list for the master key.
So our goal here is actually pretty simple. We just need to tell Ubuntu to add your username to a special club, a group that's allowed to use sudo. Once you're in that group, the system will recognize you and it'll hand over the keys whenever you ask.
All right, enough talk. It's time for the main event. Let's open up that terminal and use a few simple commands to get your access back. And don't worry, I'm going to walk you through every single step.
Okay, here are the 4 commands we're going to use. First up, you'll type su to become the root user, the one account that can fix this. It'll ask for your password. Next, we run apt install sudo. Now, sudo is probably already there, but this just makes absolutely sure. Better safe than sorry, right? Then, here's the magic bullet, the usermod command. This is what officially adds you to the sudo group. And finally, you'll type exit to go back to being a normal user, and then reboot, so all the changes can kick in.
Now, I really want you to focus on step 3. That is the most important command in this whole sequence. Steps 1, 2, and 4, those are going to be exactly the same for everybody. But step 3, well, that's the one you have to personalize, and it's the one that actually solves our problem. And this slide shows it perfectly. See, on the left, in our example, the username was vboxuser. On the right, that's what you need to do. You got to replace that part with your actual username. And if you're not sure what that is, no problem. Just type the command whoami in the terminal before you start all this. So if your username is Alex, your command is going to be usermod-ag sudo alex. It's that simple.
Okay, you've entered the commands, your computer has rebooted, and you're back at your desktop. Now for the really satisfying part. Let's make sure it all worked.
The moment you log back in, those changes we made are live. That special sudo group now has your name on its member list. That roadblock should be completely gone.
But, we don't want to just assume it's fixed. We want proof. So how can you test out your new superuser powers without, accidentally messing something up? It's super easy. Just pop open a new terminal window and type a totally safe, common admin command. A perfect one to try is sudo apt update. All this command does is check for new software package information. It doesn't actually install or change a single thing, which makes it the perfect test.
And here it is, the moment of truth. When you hit enter, you should not see that annoying not in the sudoers file error. Instead, you should get a prompt asking for your password. If you see that password prompt, that's it. The system recognizes you as a valid sudo user. You did it. Success.
So there you have it. The sudo roadblock is cleared, and you are back in the driver's seat of your system. The only question left is, with all that power at your fingertips, what amazing thing are you going to build first?